Hey YouTube, and thank you for watching Junkworks DIY Garage. Well, today in my bottom box here, Gearwrench. I grabbed these and I've actually pulled them out and used them, so there's a couple of things, stickers and stuff that comes with it missing, and there's actually these things that go through here that you have to pull out to be able to get to them. But regardless, I got these. They were a pretty good deal. Put the price below because I can never remember anything. But when I bought them, they were a really good deal, but I didn't realize they were these just flat ones. There's no angle on either side, but I still think they're a pretty good deal, and I still think I'll use them. And they got the ratcheting thing, and they're supposed to be fairly tight. I don't remember what it was, like 70 something, 72 teeth or 75 teeth. I don't know. I'll probably, if I find it, put that below as well. But regardless, I got them a little while ago. I've only used them a few times. I think this tray thing is kind of neat the way it works. Problem is as you can see, it takes up an entire big drawer for, you know, not that much space. So I'm going to see if I can modify this maybe and still use this. We'll have to see what I end up doing. I really don't know what I'm doing yet, but mainly this is just going to be a first look in what I think about these. First of all, I've talked about these. In fact, these ones I haven't even taken the thing out of yet. The Shorty Wrenches, I have never really found a huge use for those, but when you need them, it's nice. Mainly, I wanted these, and then I figured, you know what, I don't have very many of those, and I really think having the ratcheting ends will be nice. I kind of wish they had some sort of angle to them, but I think the ones with angles on them are quite a bit more money. Something I did notice, but although I like the, chrome, the fill, they're really kind of thin. I like, but they'll fit in more places kind of thing when I need them. But I like, to reef on my tools without hurting my hands, and these kind of almost remind me a little bit of Snap-on, and I know I'll get comments about that, but they really kind of do. They feel kind of like Snap-on. I really don't like Snap-on, but regardless, mainly I wanted the ratcheting mechanism because I really like my gear wrenches that I got a long time ago, and these actually feel a little bit thicker than even this big one here, as far as that's concerned. I don't know why, if they've changed that a little bit. The chrome and these things, I probably got these ones. Here, I'm going to grab the big one here. In fact, maybe we'll do 3/4 to 3/4. Here is my 3/4 to 3/4 kind of comparison, old versus new. As far as the writing, the first thing I see is that this one, the 3/4 this way and the handle's that way. The handle's the same way, but that's upside down. I think the printing on these are a little bit more, I don't know, crisp, as to where these are a little bit less so. Although I think you can read that a little bit better than you can this. But that is kind of funny that this is upside down comparatively, as far as the writing is concerned. This one has the swivel head, so they fit most everywhere. And the chrome, like, this is the new one, this is the old one. And all these kind of remind me of old Craftsman chrome, where they weren't too shiny, but shiny enough. This is a little bit shinier, and these are quite a bit older, so could be I've touched these with my hands more, so maybe the oils from my hands have made it shinier. But all in all, as far as the build quality, I don't see a ton of difference in sizes and shapes and that kind of stuff. They still look pretty similar. This one actually has a serrated edge here and is a little bit thicker. This is definitely thinner. The new one is definitely thinner and no serrated edge. But yet again, that could be that maybe only the ones with the swivel heads have serrated edges or something. I don't know. I got this a long time ago at Sears, probably over 20 years ago. So, you know, quality just, no matter what anybody says, was just better back then. And then something I did, I don't know if I've said this too, they're not, although they're supposed to be completely flat and straight, they definitely have, some of them are kind of corkscrewed, I would say, and you know, a little bit of this kind of thing going on with some of them. But all in all, I think they're a pretty good wrench. And quite honestly, that ratcheting mechanism, when you're able to afford getting tools with ratcheting mechanisms, they're awesome. Yet again, I don't like breaking loose nuts and bolts with these mechanisms, because it will put a lot of strain on them. So I'll tend to break them loose with regular wrenches, but that's just neither really here nor there. Once you get working, these ratcheting ones are awesome. But I thought I'd give you kind of a first look at a little bit of a comparison of old versus new, show you what they had, and these are a pretty good price for what you get, I think. The amount of wrenches. It's still yet to be seen whether or not how much I'll use these. I have a feeling now that I have ratcheting ones, I could see me using them a lot more in places. So we will see later on down the road. Definitely not going to leave them in this bottom drawer, because it takes up way too much space for, even though it's kind of a cool case. If they tightened all that up and made it actually all fit into a little bit more of a tighter space, I would probably use their thing here. It definitely has a way. I mean, you could definitely hang these, well, except for that just fell out, but hang them on a wall, but they might fall out. Yeah, they're not going to fall out. I take it back. This one keeps falling out if I tip it up, so that one, for some reason, right there, is not staying in their case. So if you have plans of hanging this on your wall like this, unless you want to take this little doodad in and out all the time, or your wrench is maybe a little fatter or something about that's working better, you probably won't be able to hang it on the wall, because that one definitely will not stay. I'll show you right here, as you can see. So not only won't it stay, but it'll also mark up your toolbox when you do stupid things. Regardless, just a little side note there. It's a pretty neat little set, pretty decent price. Comes in kind of a cool case, and they have a lifetime warranty. I don't know where they're made. I have a feeling probably not in USA, but I could be wrong. Regardless, this is just kind of a first look. I have not been able, I've only used them a couple times, and they've worked great for what I've used them for. Alright, thanks for watching Junkworks DIY Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.